Bill Gates. 4 other people named William or Bill Gates. William Henry Gates III, born October 28, 1955, is an American business magnate, investor, author, philanthropist, humanitarian, and principal founder of Microsoft Corporation. 2-3. During his career at Microsoft, Gates held the positions of chairman, CEO and chief software architect, while also being the largest individual shareholder until May 2014. In 1975, Gates and Paul Allen launched Microsoft, which became the world's largest PC software company. 4a. Gates led the company as chief executive officer until stepping down in January 2000, but he remained as chairman and created the position of chief software architect for himself. 7. In June 2006, Gates announced that he would be transitioning from full-time work at Microsoft to part-time work and full-time work at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which was established in 2000. 8. He gradually transferred his duties to Ray Ozzie and Craig Mundie. 9. He stepped down as chairman of Microsoft in February 2014 and assumed a new post as technology advisor to support the newly appointed CEO Satya Nadella. Gates is one of the best-known entrepreneurs of the personal computer revolution. He has been criticized for his business tactics, which have been considered anti-competitive. This opinion has been upheld by numerous court rulings. Since 1987, Gates has been included in the Forbes list of the world's wealthiest people, an index of the wealthiest documented individuals, excluding and ranking against those with wealth that is not able to be completely ascertained. 12-13. From 1995 to 2017, he held the Forbes title of the richest person in the world all but 4 of those years, and held it consistently from March 2014, July 2017. With an estimated net worth of $89.9 billion as of October 2017. 1. However, on July 27, 2017, and since October 27, 2017, he has been surpassed by Amazon founder and CEO Jeff Bezos, who had an estimated net worth of $90.6 billion at the time. 14. As of May 5, 2018, Gates had a net worth of $91.5 billion, making him the second richest person in the world, behind Bezos. Later in his career and since leaving Microsoft, Gates pursued a number of philanthropic endeavors. He donated large amounts of money to various charitable organizations and scientific research programs through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. 15. In 2009, Gates and Warren Buffett founded the Giving Pledge, whereby they and other billionaires pledged to give at least half of their wealth to philanthropy. 16. The foundation works to save lives and improve global health, and is working with Rotary International to eliminate polio. Early life. Gates was born in Seattle, Washington on October 28, 1955. He is the son of William H. Gates Sr. B., born 1925, and Mary Maxwell Gates, 1929–1994. His ancestry includes English, German, Irish, and Scots-Irish. 1819, his father was a prominent lawyer, and his mother served on the board of directors for First Interstate Bank System and the United Way. Gates' maternal grandfather was J.W. Maxwell, a national bank president. Gates has one older sister, Christiane, and a younger sister, Libby. He is the 4th of his name in his family, but is known as William Gates III or III because his father had the 2 suffix. 20. Early on in his life, Gates observed that his parents wanted him to pursue a law career. 21. When Gates was young, his family regularly attended a Church of the Congregational Christian Churches, a Protestant Reformed denomination. 22–23–24, the family encouraged competition. One visitor reported that it didn't matter whether it was hearts or pickleball or swimming to the dock, There was always a reward for winning and there was always a penalty for losing. Microsoft. After Gates read the January 1975 issue of Popular Electronics, which demonstrated the Altair 8800, he contacted Microinstrumentation and Telemetry Systems, MITS, the creators of the new microcomputer, to inform them that he and others were working on a basic interpreter for the platform. 47. In reality, Gates and Allen did not have an Altair and had not written code for it, they merely wanted to gauge MITS's interest. MITS president Ed Roberts agreed to meet them for a demo, and over the course of a few weeks they developed an Altair emulator that ran on a mini-computer, and then the basic interpreter. The demonstration, held at MITS's offices in Albuquerque, was a success and resulted in a deal with MITS to distribute the interpreter as Altair Basic. Paul Allen was hired into MITS, 48, and Gates took a leave of absence from Harvard to work with Allen at MITS in Albuquerque in November 1975. They named their partnership Microsoft and had their first office located in Albuquerque. 48. Within a year, the hyphen was dropped, and on November 26, 1976, the trade name Microsoft was registered with the Office of the Secretary of the State of New Mexico. 48. Gates never returned to Harvard to complete his studies. IBM partnership. IBM approached Microsoft in July 1980 in reference to an operating system for its upcoming personal computer, the IBM PC. 51. IBM first proposed that Microsoft write the basic interpreter. When IBM's representatives mentioned that they needed an operating system, Gates referred them to Digital Research, DRI, makers of the widely used CP/M operating system. 52. IBM's discussions with Digital Research went poorly, and they did not reach a licensing agreement. IBM representative Jack Sams mentioned the licensing difficulties during a subsequent meeting with Gates and told him to get an acceptable operating system. A few weeks later, Gates proposed using 86-DOS, QDOS, an operating system similar to CP/M that Tim Patterson of Seattle Computer Products, SCP, had made for hardware similar to the PC. Microsoft made a deal with SCP to become the exclusive licensing agent, and later the full owner, of 86-DOS. After adapting the operating system for the PC, Microsoft delivered it to IBM as PC-DOS in exchange for a one-time fee of $50,000. Windows. Microsoft launched its first retail version of Microsoft Windows on November 20, 1985. In August of the following year, the company struck a deal with IBM to develop a separate operating system called OS/2. Although the two companies successfully developed the first version of the new system, the partnership deteriorated due to mounting creative differences. Personal donations. Melinda Gates suggested that people should emulate the philanthropic efforts of the Salwin family, which had sold its home and given away half of its value, as detailed in The Power of Half. 94. Gates and his wife invited Joan Salwin to Seattle to speak about what the family had done, and on December 9, 2010, Bill and Melinda Gates, and investor Warren Buffett signed a commitment they called the Giving Pledge. The pledge is a commitment by all three to donate at least half of their wealth over the course of time to charity. External business ventures and investments. Cascade Investments LLC, a private investment and holding company incorporated in the United States, controlled by Bill Gates and headquartered in Kirkland, Washington. BGC3, a new think tank company founded by Gates. Corbis, a digital image licensing and rights services company. TerraPower, a nuclear reactor design company. Eclipse Aviation, a defunct manufacturer of very light jets. Gates was a major stakeholder early on in the project. ResearchGate, a social networking site for scientists. Gates participated in a $35 million round of financing along with other investors.